What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we are unboxing the Air Jordan 11 Low IE Light Orewood Brown. Guys, I'm not gonna cap, I think this sneaker did just kind of pop up out of the blue. As a matter of fact, I take that back, I may have seen some images surface in the summer, early summer at that, maybe even late spring of 2022, and hey, they are finally here for the fall, which I feel is on time for this sneaker. With the exception of the breathable mesh, that will make these a little cool on feet if you happen to be in a climate where that fall temperature is just really cold. Now in terms of this being a must cop, for me, it wasn't a must cop, but I thought it was a dope sneaker, and I do have an Air Jordan 11 Low IE collection going, so I figured, hey, why not add this one to the collection? It is definitely a clean colorway with a bit of different material, so I was feeling this one. Now a little bit of history about this shoe for those of you who do not know. The Air Jordan 11 Low IE does not shape up to be the same 11 that we're used to seeing on the mid version, as well as the 11 lows that we're used to seeing. However, this is the OG Air Jordan 11 silhouette, meaning this is the sneaker that Tinker Hatfield designed for Michael Jordan for the Air Jordan 11 Low after creating the mid. He mentioned he didn't want the shoe to look exactly like the mid, so the patent leather was removed and the elephant print was added with a little bit of a change up to the accents. However, on this pair, we don't get that elephant print. We do get a little bit of different material, some nice nubuck on the shoe, so hey man, I'm feeling it. I don't mind change up time to time. However, before we go any further, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now guys, this sneaker did release this past Thursday, October 6, 2022. However, I'm just now getting the video up. We had the fair in town, had some family over, so hey man, I was just spending that quality family time that I always talk about. No matter how busy you get in life, you're never too busy for family. Spend it while you can. But I do want to give a big shout out to City Gear, as I was able to get this pair from City Gear. Hey man, big ups for the W on this one. Now I do believe these sneakers may be sitting in stores at some locations, so you may check your City Gears, your Hibbets, your Foot Lockers, so forth if you're looking for this pair. They also release on Sneakers and they set all day long. They are still available now, as you guys can see right here, 4 days later, and we still have a price down there you can click on. And as you can see here, some small and some large sizes did sell out, but we do have quite a bit of sizes still left. So if you want this one guys, head there, grab these now. Or better yet, hold that thought. Don't do that just yet, because this sneaker is actually cheaper on the resale market. It is below retail. I did look at my size 10 on StockX, and I noticed these were about $141. So hey man, you can't beat that at all. Sneakers are now dropping under the retail on Air Jordans and some other silhouette, simply because people aren't buying as many shoes, and also the resellers are pretty much out of the equation for a lot of pairs, especially GRs. However guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, and as you can see here, we have our recently standard Air Jordan 11 box, gray on the bottom, black on the lid, and on the top of the box we get that Air Jordan branding. Very nice, old school looking, love that look a lot. However, this is one of the more mediocre, flimsy sort of boxes, so hey, don't be surprised if yours is a little beat up. Hopefully that's not the case. However, on one side of the box we get our size sticker, and the size sticker reads Air Jordan 11 Retro Low IE. The colorway is light Orewood brown, neutral gray. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail price on this one is $185 US. Now when I say Jordan brand is tripping, hey man, Jordan brand is tripping. Again man, y'all see it right there, $185. They haven't really been putting prices on the boxes anymore, but man, that is a steep price from Air Jordan 11 Low IE. These were typically around $165, then they bumped up to maybe $170, $160. 175, somewhere around that range, and now they're at 185. Hey, they're creeping up on that $200 price point slowly but surely. I think that's kind of cheating the customers because this is a low, which means less materials, no extra laces, nothing extra with the shoe to really justify it being 185 except for inflation. And guys, that is the reason why we're starting to see sneakers sit, at least one of the reasons, and also one of the reasons why this sneaker is so low on the resale market that it makes more sense to buy it from StockX or GOAT than it does Nike. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Hey, Nike, if you're paying attention to this, you may want to reconsider these prices because people will definitely let these sit and go on sale. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, as you can see here, we have our takeoff lid on this one. We just have white underneath. And I actually don't see a lot number or anything like that on this one. Let me get my receipt out of the way. Flipping our tissue paper up here, as you can see, we have our black trash bag like tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 11 Low Light Orewood Brown. A very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. So glad to have this one in the collection. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on it. All right, guys, now my first thought of this sneaker in hand was clean as hell. Not gonna even cap. Now, I might be getting a little bit downplayed in the sneaker community, but hey, man, this sneaker is very, very clean. It can go with a lot of different things. If you like cool gray or anything like that, I would suggest this one for a bit of a change up. Now, when it mentions light Orewood brown, that brown is very, very light. Like when they say light, I mean light. Almost like a gray or a tan, light tan at that, instead of an actual brown. So don't expect a lot of brown on this sneaker at all. However, let's go ahead and go over it in depth here. Starting with our outsole, as you can see, we do get this smoky translucent outsole, very clean. Love when they put this on the Air Jordan 11. This outsole won't yellow as bad as some of the other ones that have the icy blue outsole, but hey, it will yellow eventually over time, but it's not gonna look that terrible because it already kind of has a slight old school sort of look to it, just being smoked out. However, moving on up to the midsole here, we do get that traditional white midsole that we see on the Air Jordan 11. Not sure if that's picking up in the camera, but we do have a few nipples there, is what those are called, the little pointy pieces that stick out, and I actually like seeing those on my Air Jordan 11s. It just signifies Air Jordan 11 in my opinion. However, moving on up to the upper here on our mud guard area, we do have this light Orewood brown, which is what they're calling this color. Traditionally, this would be elephant print, but it is a switch up, and it does have almost a cracked leather sort of look to it, or almost like little reptile kind of skin peeling raindrop sort of looking things on there. But I really dig that. It gives it a stone kind of cement look. Hey man, love it a lot. Very nice and soft on that area. And also in the breathable mesh areas here, as you can see, this is typically like a mesh netting sort of material, but here we do get some 3M. So for those of you who may not have known, that is 3M in all of those areas. So this shoe will light up in the light as light reflects off of it. Very clean. Now I do want to give credit and a big shout out to Unbreakable Kicks for mentioning that in his unboxing and review. I actually checked his out and he mentioned that. I kind of wondered about that at first, just looking at the images on Nike, but I wasn't 100% sure until I got them in hand and hit the light on them. And hey man, definitely 3M, so fire, as you see it right there on the image. Clean, clean, clean. Sets the shoe off even more in my opinion. Now typically on the upper of the IE11 low, we do get a lot of leather. We do get some white leather here just wrapping around our toe. Very nice and clean. Blends well with the midsole. However, here on the upper, we do get some canvas, some light smoke gray canvas. Very, very clean. Does have that stitching that matches. And that is a super change up. I'm not sure if I've ever seen canvas on this silhouette, but that sort of deterred me at first from wanting to even cop this sneaker because I just thought, hey, canvas, why? Come on, man. I'm not a big canvas fan, but I'm not gonna cap, guys. It really looks good on this pair. It gives it a premium sort of look, and I know that's weird to say because typically that's gonna be leather, nubuck, suede when we talk in terms of premium materials, but the canvas on this one looks good. But we also get sort of a cool gray sock liner just going around our collar, our ankle piece here. And the contrast in the cool gray or dark gray compared to the light gray, very nice, and then it blends well with the light Orewood brown, as well as we get the 3M hits in here, which also look cool gray. It's just a nice blend put together very well on this sneaker, guys. Not gonna cap, so clean. However, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. And onto the medial side of the shoe, we get an identical look as we got on the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see, that light smoke gray on our outsole, translucent, white leather going up the toe box with white stitching here in this area. Light smoke gray canvas here. We also get some light complected mesh here. I can't tell if that's white white, off-white, gray, light Orewood brown. I really can't tell. It is blending in well with the shoe though, guys. We also get leather here going up our tongue. White standard rope laces in place. And on up to the top of the tongue, we do get a stitch Jumpman here. He appears to be white, but also appears to be light smoke gray. Also kind of have a silvery look to it. I really can't tell exactly what that color is, guys. I'm going colorblind from all of the different hues of gray. But whatever, I think it is a dope look and it's stitched very nice. However, onto the rear of the shoe, again, that light smoky translucent outsole, white midsole, light Orewood brown nubuck around the back, more of that 3M in our mesh material, very clean, and that cool gray going around the top of our sock liner, guys. A nice look from the back of the shoe. I love the rear on this one. All right, guys, and onto the interiors. You can see it is tough to see inside of there. Again, cool gray going around our sock liner and mesh, as well as on the back of our tongue, we get that same material. We do get some tissue paper stuff inside, and very tough to see on the insole, but we do get a cool gray insole with the white Jumpman painted on there. Don't see a size sticker, but we also have our size tag on the back of the tongue. And that pretty much wraps it up for the interior. Moving along. All right, guys, and last but not least, onto the outsole of the shoe. Hey, check it out. Very, very dope, very clean. If you like smoked out looking sneakers, hey, this one is it, especially for this outsole. As you can see, that translucent rubber, we do have the Jumpman logo right there, smack dab in the center in white, but it appears to be brown just because it is under that translucent area. We also get our heel herringbone traction here in white pod, as well as we do get here on the forefoot. Very clean. Now those areas will get dirty, guys. Make sure you have your sole protectors to protect this outsole. But also here in this area, guys, we do get that checkerboard like carbon fiber. Very, very nice. And it is in gray and black, or maybe that's two tones of gray. It really just depends on how you look at it. It sort of changes colors, but I'm gonna stick with black and gray on this one. Just a classic and traditional look. Hey man, dope outsole. Loving this one a lot. However, guys, again, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz, the Air Jordan 11 Low IE light Orewood brown, a very clean fall, maybe even winterish sort of sneaker. Early winter, definitely don't want to rock these in the snow, but it is very dope and I'm glad to have this one in the collection. However, guys, comment below, let me know what you think about this sneaker after seeing it here on the channel. If you're gonna go after this one or not. Again, like I suggested, getting this one on the resale market is not gonna be a bad thing. It's gonna be a good thing because it's actually below retail. However, guys, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, when you get a chance, head over to IG and follow me at All About the Sneakerz, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel with the Z on the end instead of an S. I greatly appreciate it. I'll also have that linked in the description below. Now, I do want to thank you guys, as always, for tuning in and rocking with your boys. You know I rock with you guys 1000%. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakerz, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.